Blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
Jam in the center.
Just taking a sip. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Man, I'm just putting words together. Kev, what up, my brother? Welcome to the show. Happy Friday, everybody. It's once again the center. It's been a little bit. We've been hurricane dodging, family timing, and all that other good stuff, but we're here in one piece. I'm the Veep. Got my man Mike Precise, D-Ray the producer, and we got a special guest, my man Jokey, in the building. How you fellas doing real quick?
All right. You forgot one of our activities has been dissing your fellas for Jesus. Just get in when you sit in.
Hey, we ain't gonna touch that.
We ain't gonna mention no names, but I'm just saying.
But,
the first one is the first one, bro. The first one is the first one.
But shout out to Sharita and my man DJ Sugar Shack. Much love to you. Much love to y'all. So, if I'm correct, Jokey had dropped by on our second episode way back when we first started. We're at we're on episode 31, so this is episode 2 he came. And shout out to Jokey. What's happening, Jokey? What's the word?
I'm good, man. How y'all, man? Congratulations for making that many shows.
Thank you. We just been consistent and had our head down and just kept going forward, man. What's going on with you, Jokey?
Nothing, just producing, making music, I'm still at it,
Okay. All right, man. So, hey, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing and stuff like that? But most of all, later on, we'll let the people know how they can get to you and, have some business come your way.
Oh, thank you. Well, I started Yandy. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Yandy from Love and Hip Hop. She introduced me to Jim Jones. And before that, I was in a group called UBC. And then after I left the group UBC, I started doing production, and I got a situation with Jim Jones, and I was with Bird Gang for a little while. And then I just freelanced and did different tracks. I did tracks with Snoop. I did tracks with Nipsey Hussle. I did tracks with various artists. If you go on my YouTube page, Jokey NT, you can see over 60 different placements in the game. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Very, very nice.
That's my man. Like to brag on my people. Gonna brag on my people.
No doubt.
And Jokey, look at the fact that you was in the group with that dude up there. You need a Medal of Honor just for that.
He a good dude though. He kind of kept us all together, man. Very spiritual guy, man. He kept us all together with it. He always positive all the time.
I can see that.
There we go.
I was always in the middle. I'm the middle guy. I was always in the middle.
Yeah, but I kind of looked up to you though because I was the youngest though, so I looked up to Mike more than anyone. Like I looked up, he kept me grounded, especially
Yeah.
Always.
Especially when you want to swing on somebody.
Nah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a story within itself. You remember that? Oh my goodness.
Now, Mike,
R.I.P. Fife Dog, man. R.I.P. Fife.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Now I know Mike was sharing some stories in the history of we were talking about what was it, like music that would cause a fight, and he was saying about Stetson Sonics, go Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Go Stetson.
What was the story you were telling us, Mike, about? I think it was about the Stetson, but you were at a club and someone had mistaken one of your dudes as, I guess, one of the antagonists.
So, yo, he's talking about Miguel, man.
Oh.
He's talking about Miguel. That was yeah. So it wasn't my man right here. It wasn't him. This was goodness, man. Yo, I don't even we hadn't even started the group at that point.
Mm-hmm.
UBC hadn't even started at that point. Actually, it was probably that was just a few months later, few months later, actually. Mm-hmm. But that's a whole different thing. I've asked I texted my man Miguel the last Mohican. I texted him. That's who he go by. I texted him to see if he wanted to come on. So hopefully I'll be hearing back from him soon. Sometimes he gets into these busy zones, and or it's either busy or I'll get a random phone call and then I can't pick up.
No, so, but Mike, you remember we was on the stage in Harlem with Mob Style? We had did a show and Mob Style went on either before or after us, and Gangsta Lou, the youngest, Gangsta Lou snatched the mic from Tory. Like, shoo, give me the mic. You don't remember that?
Nah,
that's when we had the T-shirts with the we had did a show. What was it?
With our characters on them.
Yeah. And either before we finished or after, it was either right before we was going to go on, or we had just finished. Because Tory had this fly mic. Remember the mic Tory had? Tory had this fly microphone.
And it was was that on a promo tour or was that?
Yeah, we was on a promo tour. And we was in Harlem. And we turned it out, but Mob Style came on right after us. And Tory had this nice microphone and Gangsta Lou, give me that. Took the mic, bro. And you don't remember that?
No, man. But stuff like that, y'all gotta understand, we was more positive. Everybody had that little, everybody had that thuggish side to them. I didn't have no thug in me at all. You had a little bit, but we wasn't like that, man.
No,
we wasn't getting that kind of a feel, that kind of an energy. So it was if somebody, D Nasty on the other hand, he'd probably be the first one to fight. But you would have had to push. That was definitely disrespectful. I don't even remember what we did after that.
We didn't do nothing. I mean, he let him. I just say you remember that though. Like people used to try us, but we had such a positive energy. Like a lot of people didn't like us then because we had like that Belle Biv DeVoe type of image, and everybody wanted that gangster image, like Cool G Rap at the time. They had, so that bravado.
Hip hop was changing.
Yeah, it was like a bravado with it. So we ain't had no beef with nobody really or nothing, but it was just if you wasn't like that, they tried you, like,
We should have had beef with people, but we didn't. Somebody robbed but it wasn't just us. Maybe you remember this story. Well, we did the Apollo once. Mm-hmm. Remember that? We did the Apollo once, and somebody robbed the dressing rooms.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. I can tell y'all stories for days. I was with me and my man was with Tribe Called Quest one time. I remember Fife had gotten some beef with Mob Posse Deep. What was Teddy Riley's brother's group? Teddy Riley's brother had a group.
Not Rex and Effects, is it?
Rex and Effect. Remember, he said I'm something not a New Jack Swing, and they took offense to that, and they tried to squash it, but Fife wouldn't apologize. And one one of them Harlem dudes punched Tip in the eye, tore his cornea, punched him dead in the eye. Poof.
Damn.
Yeah, punched him so hard. And Prince Poe from Organized Confusion got punched out like that too. The same night, the same dudes hit him too. If anybody's outside could remember those days and was there, call in.
These are those side stories.
It was violent in the rap world. The rap world is violent. It was nothing but gangsters and rappers and gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
But Fife, which one of them lived like two blocks down from you? 3 blocks down.
Fife lived on both of them. Fife and Q-Tip lived on Linden.
Okay, it was on Linden.
Yeah, where the laundromat was.
Fife, right off Linden, like Linden and Merrick. Linden and Merrick. Okay, Linden Merrick Boulevard.
So I got a quick question. Y'all brought up Fife and you brought up Tribe.
My man Rich. What's up, brother?
So as everybody knows, or maybe they don't know, Tribe Called Quest just got elected to be.
Yeah. Kudos. Yeah.
Salute.
Right. So here's my question, and I'm gonna go down my list of hip hop artists that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Who do y'all think should be in that's not in? I got to pull my list up because we know. Oh crap! We chat too much in our group chat. Okay, here we go.
There's a lot. Right. Yeah, scroll. We got to scroll.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, we. All right, so these are the hip hop acts that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame: Public Enemy, LL Cool J, DJ Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5,
definitely,
Run DMC,
definitely,
Eminem,
no,
MWA.
Yes, definitely. Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Definitely.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna get there. He's already in, so don't worry about it.
I know, but shouldn't have been yet. yes, but not yet. I said yes, but not yet. I just said yes. I think it's too early.
Wait. Hold on.
Hold on. Go ahead, dear.
NWA.
Okay.
Tupac, Jay-Z, Missy, and Biggie. Those are the hip hop acts that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Now let's pull back up and go back and why you think Eminem don't need to be in there yet.
I say that not yet. It's like your favorite. It's like your football players. It's like you got you got people in any sport that they should be in there, but they're just not in there yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, his day is coming. It's that kind of thing. M definitely should be in there.
Yeah.
I just feel like if M is in there.
Well, since you put it that way, that makes sense. But he has the accolades. If your stats match the numbers, then why not? Why? You understand? Like his stats is always hot. Like he always is the lead seller.
Right.
I get it, but I think it's Rakim though, man. I think Rakim should have been in there.
But think about it though. Think about this. And there's a strong argument, just like Rich brought up. He said Rakim. But think about this. Rakim is an influence of the culture. Does he really have the numbers though? Not really.
Or the work ethic.
But what are the numbers? What numbers are they talking about though? Name a sales.
Name a platinum record that Rakim is on.
Yeah, but everybody on that list, everybody on that list don't have multiple platinum records.
Oh yes, they do.
Everybody on that list has multiple platinum records, Mike.
Oh yes, they do.
Kool Herc ain't got no multiple platinum records. He's just Kool Herc.
Come on now. He's the originator. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. He probably is platinum now over the years. Everybody listening to his music forever.
He's gonna be on there. Shit, I mean, what? You're not gonna put what's my man? Funky Cole Medina. You ain't gonna put
Tone Loc?
You ain't gonna put Tone Loc in there.
No.
There's other people with those kind of accolades. But they need to be in the Hall of Fame.
Here's my thing, though. It's not just about record sales. It's also about what kind of ripples.
Fact check: Kool Herc is platinum.
Yeah.
Probably now.
I'm looking at it. Rapper's Delight is platinum. Rapper's Delight is platinum certification.
Wow.
That's not Kool Herc though. That's not Kool Herc.
It says Kool Herc, collection of DJ Kool Herc.
Yeah.
What?
I'm reading it. I'm reading it online. You can look this up. I'm looking on my computer right now.
Here's the thing, though. It's more about like, okay, so if we were going just on sales, then Will Smith should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and clearly he's not. Right. If we were going on concert attendance, MC Hammer should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Clearly he's not. So there are going to be some people that hit one area and don't hit them all. Everybody on this list hits multiple areas.
Yeah.
And think about it. Rakim, you said you said, okay, Kool Herc might be platinum now. How long has it been since Rakim been on the chart? 85, 86, no, early 90s, maybe?
Well, let me just say why. I'll just say why Rakim. I'll say why Rakim is because pretty much anybody that is hip hop, and we talk about hip hop, will point to Rakim and say, this dude is a pinnacle and one of the major turns of hip hop. This, if he wasn't driving at the time, he was in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all remember when we first heard "I Came in the Door," set up. Everybody remembers how
we remember that.
How that turned.
Yeah,
we remember that. But here's the problem with that.
While
Rakim is an influence, there's not been one time in the entire time that rap music has been popular that you could say Rakim ruled the industry.
No.
There's not one time
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
the industry.
Think about between 85 and maybe 92, 93, there was no bigger group than Public Enemy.
But this is the biggest question. What is the eligibility to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
It says artists become eligible for induction 25 years after their first release, and the influence and significance of the artist's contributions to the development and perpetuation of rock and roll. So going by that definition, Rakim would fit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But comparing Public Enemy was more impactful worldwide.
I would agree.
They have worldwide cultural impact. Nobody's gonna say that Chuck D, skill-wise, rapper-wise, lyric-wise, lyrical skill-wise, like nobody's gonna say, oh, Chuck D is the dopest rapper. They're not gonna say that. Content-wise, all day.
Yeah, but now reading this definition, I'm starting to agree with you. I don't think Eminem should have been on it.
Not yet.
Because what is the influence and significance? I don't think what rappers did he influence really? Influence and significance.
Well, shoot, if that's the case, you should put Uncle Luke on there.
Right.
These are major impactful figures in hip hop.
Man, they don't not have Uncle Luke up in there.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
But look how many rappers rap like that. Detroit trap is literally Luke Skywalker music all day. If you really, just like Beethoven is to beats. How many people put all those piano rolls in they Dirty South tracks now? Like, how influential was Beethoven to music? Influence, Luke was influential, man. Especially the sexy. There wouldn't be no Sexy Red and people like that without Luke Skywalker.
That is true.
He was one of
that reason alone, he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
You said he shouldn't? You can't say influence, brother. Everybody goes to the strip club.
That is a fact. Real talk, that's a fact. But you know what, though? Real talk, we talk about, for everybody that says Rakim, there's a question of why ain't Big Daddy Kane in the Rock and Roll? Why ain't Houdini in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Why ain't Curtis Blow is not in the Rock and Roll?
Definitely Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow.
You get what I mean?
But that's a major. But it's more than because the thing again is how many things, how many of those categories, how many of those things are you hitting? And impact. Curtis Blow had a lot of impact. Curtis Blow is forgotten a lot. I don't know why, but
no doubt, Kev. Long live the king for sure.
Yeah, but dude, how many people? What rappers were on major airplay before hip hop was even called hip hop?
They had Friday and Saturday nights on Smash. They had 98.7 all night, and Mr. Magic and Chuck Killer and Red Alert rocked them all night long. But Friday and Saturday all night long, because I was one of them fans. I used to listen to that all night.
But Jokey, remember when we was kids?
Right.
What rap anything did you actually hear in the daytime? Curtis Blow. That's it.
Malcolm McLaren. There were certain things that came on. You had to have a good club record. Like if you had a good Planet Rock. Planet Rock was like the biggest record of all time. Like
you heard that. Eventually, you heard that in the daytime. I remember that. Middle school. This is
Buffalo Girls going around the outside. That was on major airplay.
This is before. We talking before 1983. This is like 81, 82.
Art of Noise.
81.
I love Art of Noise.
Yeah, like I'm a hip hop. You keep forgetting we're around the same age. I'm a hip hop.
Yeah.
Like there was mainstream, but it wasn't a lot. You're right, it wasn't a lot. You had to have a club bang, disco club bang.
Now that I think about it, you know who was mainstream before hip hop was hip hop?
What's that?
Blondie.
Yeah. Everybody points to that.
Yeah.
True that.
Everybody points to that. Oh my gosh. Yo, it's one of these age moments, man.
Don't do that, Mike.
Help me out, man. He's an artist, graffiti artist. He started producing and directing videos back in the day. He was really the first VJ.
Fab Five Freddy?
Fab Five Freddy.
Oh, Fab Five Freddy, yeah. MTV, that's one of that's mainstream.
Fab. If there was a different type of award, I don't know about Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Maybe it should be Hip Hop Hall of Fame. But without Fab Five Freddy, this is man.
Okay, so
Fab connected rap throughout the city. He was the connect. He was one of the major connects.
I just ran across this article, and it said that the reason the R&B and Rakim are not in the Hall of Fame is they lack multi-platinum albums. Mm-hmm. They lack top 40 radio hits. They've never done stadium tours, and they've never won any Grammys.
So then you know what? I don't know who or how. Maybe it needs to be LL get together since he's got Rock the Bells. He's got one of the biggest hip hop organizations. Hip hop needs its own awards. Why is it called?
And I think that's not fair because that's not what the eligibility. I'm reading the eligibility, so that's not fair.
Why we got to be so happy about being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Because we started rock and roll. That's why.
Well, then it should be black rock and roll people.
And you know what, Mike? And you know what, Mike? And I'm being funny. I'm being funny, but Chuck Berry, who is one of the originators of rock and roll, is not in there. Yeah, he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So,
which confirms what I just said. Why are we so happy about?
I bet you the Beach Boys are though.
You know the Beach Boys are. Yep. They were one of the first bands to get in there.
And they stole all his music. They stole all his music too.
The same controversy about the Grammys. Why are we so thirsty to get a Grammy? Why are we so thirsty to get an Emmy?
So what
Why
you're
we
not
so
gonna
thirsty
do?
for this stuff?
What you're not gonna do is sit up here and stomp on my dreams. I'm gonna get me a Grammy. But no, real talk. I
The only
thought.
Grammy I got is my grandmother.
Oh Lord! I thought that they are doing a hip hop Hall of Fame. I thought I heard that they are doing that, and isn't it supposed to be in New Jersey or something like that?
It's just that brothers and sisters gotta not be arguing and fighting about stuff, man. Oh, why ain't it? Oh, why him? Why not? Why not this one? And you know, it's
Well, I mean, that's gonna happen. I mean, because while everybody is really happy that Tribe Called Quest is in there, there's gonna be people that's gonna be like they don't deserve to be in there. You know, for everybody that says Tribe needed to be in there, they're gonna say, well, De La Soul should be in there too.
Of course.
The Jungle Brothers should be in there too.
Tribe, De La, and the JBs, man. Tribe, De La, that was a big influence on us, on UBC. That literally was my rap style.
R.I.P. to True Goy. That's my man too. R.I.P. True Goy.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt. Hey, real quick before we get too deep, I wanted to play a little video that it's cool that we mentioned the R. Well, let's just check out this classic right here. This is Mad Love. Oh, man.
Golden era.
Yeah, man. The more I think about it, you know, who makes them Hall of Fame rules, man?
Yeah.
Who makes them Rock and Roll Hall of Fame rules?
And let me tell you something. Rakim impacted a lot of people in the hood. I got a personal story. He's shooting dice with my man and got us in a room at Motown. That's when he was signed to Motown. He got us in a room just because, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even know us. He was the type of person to give people opportunities, and even though we didn't get the deal, he got us in the room though, you know, and didn't even know us.
That's what's up.
He was a real brother. Like a lot of dudes they you know, he was one of the real ones, like, you know.
Man.
You go rap to him in the street, he really give you a listen. You go give him your tape, he really listened to it. He ain't throw it out. He was one of those. So I always got love for Rakim, for real.
Also, what I did not mention though, Queen Latifah, not in the hall.
Right.
MC Light, not in the hall. Salt and Pepper, not in the hall.
Word.
With or without Spinderella. Sequence, the group that Angie Stone was in.
The Sequence.
Roxanne Shante, Real Roxanne. None of them are in the hall. So the question is, you know, I remember this argument when the Soul Train Awards started, that it's like, okay, we got our own. Instead of the Grammys, we got our own.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it has not carried the same amount of weight. You know what I mean?
So my man Kev says, I don't think there are many people who are against a Tribe Called Quest being in there. I hear you. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not against
it. If it is that, I would guess. This is just, I don't know. I ain't trying to start no beef. No problem. But
you coming in hot tonight, Mike?
It's passionate, man. It's you know what I mean. It's. But who would say? I mean, who would say that if it's just not somebody who just don't really know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, or younger artists.
Right. Yeah, but the point is, it's going to always be an argument. It's going to always be a debate. Right. Nobody's going to ever get in without somebody saying nah.
Yeah, always. Yeah, but why you can't really argue that point is they contributed, like the significance of their music, even the influence of their music to this day. Like Ali is still all over the. People don't even talk about Ali Muhammad. He's all over the place with his music.
Right.
Kudos to him. You know why though? Because I think a lot of times people forget that Q-Tip was the actual producer and beatmaker, and people don't really realize that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They don't give him his love, but
and he was behind a lot of him. Pete Rock and Large Professor were behind a lot of the '90s music that you was hearing at the time. You just probably didn't put the face to a lot. They was the real force behind a lot of songs that came out. Them three literally was the '90s.
Yep. If Tip didn't bring in Dilla at that time.
Q-Tip kind of blew Dilla up. Remember, he premiered Dilla on one of his albums, and that's when Jay Dilla blew up after that.
Yeah.
You understand?
And not only that, but Tribe was one of the first rap groups, and fact check me, to ever appear on late night television. Mm-hmm. Because Arsenio Hall brought them on, and they did the scenario live on Arsenio Hall. That was it.
Yeah, that was a killer.
They contributed. You can't say they didn't, especially with their music. People was waiting for their album to come out.
Word. And speaking of Arsenio, big up to Arsenio. I ain't gonna say the Hall of Fame, obviously, but man, did he break? We was, you remember, man? We was thirsty to get on Arsenio, boy.
There was no show. There was Arsenio, and that was it.
Word. Real talk. It's very few shows. It's very few shows that could stop culture, right? Mm-hmm. Like you think about it, we've had this conversation before. Like Saturday afternoon, what stopped everything? Soul Train.
Soul Train.
Right? Mm-hmm. Every Monday through Friday at 11:30, what stopped everything? You didn't go to the club until you watched Arsenio, and then you went out.
That's right.
There it is.
There was certain shows you could not miss it, like Martin too. You had to watch the Martin came on. You had to watch it.
Hey, yo, Jokey, that ain't no damn puppy.
You had to watch it.
Look, man, I put that in a rhyme, but I didn't even watch a lot of Martin at the time. I didn't watch a lot of Martin.
I love Martin,
but I still knew Martin. And one of my favorite characters was Bro Man. Man, I got Bro Man in a rhyme.
Bro Man, fifth floor.
Put the four fingers up again. Put the four fingers.
That's right. Fifth floor.
That was hilarious.
What you doing? I'm making me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich. No end. Sandwich.
Even Def Comedy Jam. Remember Def Comedy Jam? We stayed up on Saturday to watch that.
Def Comedy Jam for sure.
Yeah. That broke a lot.
So my guys, let's do a temporary pause. I had to bring something back that I had heard. I just wanted to share. Just a little reminisce. This is some love to my boys EPMD. And this is Rampage. Let's check it out.
Record mode. Slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. Yeah. Slow down, baby. Yeah. LL Cool J in the house. You know what I'm saying? EPMD in effect. Snapping necks, cashing large checks. All but non-believers can coach it. Slow down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is Daddy Mac, king of the Bozak. All my friends know that. Mix the master down to the as I kick it like this. Slow down, baby. You can get rugged, tough, hard like P. Try to play my man, but you couldn't touch me. You No comp rapper on a quest. To get your head flown, boy, you must look a set. Cause many often wonder is MD paid. You goddamn right, punk, stay out of my way. Cause I clock G's while you clock Z's. And I don't smoke crack. I smoke MCs, so pick up a pen, cop a squat and take notes. But rapper suffer from bleeding sprains and slit throats. Cause my style, deadly psychopath, schizophrenic. The rapper choke like a carburetor, freeze up a panic. Cause I clock pesos, don't say yeah yo. Another word for cocaine, me amigo, that's Spanish. Terminology for friend. Now sit back and rob my Bozak as I sin. Bass funk with beats that thump. For kickers and amps, co-lined up in my trunk. My system cranking my headlights are blinking, brothers riding my tip L. And at the same time thinking, damn, how could a brother be so nice? Cause I'm the capital, P-E twice, M-D-E twice. I choose to squeeze, some choose to fight. I like to write, but then again some biting. While you was banging on tables, I was banging Snow White. Slow down, baby. Yeah, slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. The ripper, the master, the overlordian, playing MCs like an old accordion. I get the inspiration from a necessary station. I'm saying I was vacationing. You can't quote with your weaker throat, trying to sneak a peek at how I freak the notes. Major MCs become minor B flats, so retire the mic, get your chains and your bats. Here's your chance to advance, get in your stance, or shoot the holster off your cowboy pants. Pure entertainment, tonight's your arraignment, you're guilty. Face down on the pavement, no holds barred, it's time you get scarred. You and your squad better praise the real God, the Undertaker, dropping thunder on fakers. When it comes to lyrics, I'm as freaky as Saker. So lay the mic down slow and careful, cause mine is fully loaded and I got another handful. A clip to slip it and start ripping, diving and dipping and giving punks a whipping. Just in case you wanna go a few rounds or so, I'm down so that you clowns will know. Me getting burnt to hurt won't be tolerated. I got rhymes up the forget it, I'm constipated. L. Slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. Yeah. Slow down, baby.
When I come around, homeboy, watch a nugget. I master on the beat down, my style's rugged. When I attack the microphone, close the zone. Rap scene's danger, can't roam. Security's packed in wall to wall, can't fall. A rap tank is full, so I can't store. A microphone is filled with premium. Any whack MC that flexes, I'm creaming them. Not with lotion, bust the motion, flotation. When I rock on the mic, I'm like coasting. I'm unique fatigue at my peak, you still seek a style, cause yours extra weak. New method to rip the stage of my age and get loose and kick like Bruce in a rage. I'm on the rim. Slow down, baby. 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 Slow down, baby.
Man.
Wow.
Yo, when you said Rampage, I thought you was really talking about Rampage.
No,
you
you know what I
was Rampage?
Hey, look, you know what I was amazed at? A rap video with actual natural girls in them. Imagine that.
You know, is that possible? It sure is. Man.
My only thing with that record, though, Eric Sermon got balls to come on after LL on that. He had balls. I wouldn't even wanted to rhyme after I heard that.
Hey,
That
look,
should've been last.
hey,
That should've been
even
last.
with that lisp, he still came on after L. So yeah,
He had balls of steals. I would have heard that, be like, listen, man, that got to be the closer. You had that confidence. Oh my goodness.
He's like, all right, E, just sit this one out, bro.
Yeah.
It's all right, man.
I mean, but kudos to them. That's one of my favorite groups of all time as well. EP&D is one of my favorites. They should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You know they always had dope DJs.
yeah,
Think
Always.
about DJs.
always.
And multi artists that went gold to platinum.
Yeah. Yep. And both
You might
producers.
count. EPMD was law back then. Facts, my G.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. After hearing that DJ just destroy them records, do you think scratching can still be viable in this now 20?
Oh yeah, we need that back. We need hip hop back. Hip hop.
Facts.
That. Okay, I'm.
No. I'm gonna answer the question and then I'm gonna mute. The reality of it is we need it here in the United States. Guess what? All around the world, other parts of the world,
Mm-hmm. They kill
DJ
it.
is still the boss.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You go to Japan, you go to South Korea, you go to Germany, the Netherlands, the UK.
DJs are stars.
My God, go to even South Africa. The DJ
word.
scratching,
They're
that's it.
stars.
fact.
They're stars. Why
Only here that it's not like that.
So rappers that were getting up in age and maybe not selling as much, and you going all the way back, going back to Herc and Bam, right? Bam been a DJ. Bam been an international DJ for how many years? Guess how he getting it? Bam been getting it. Superstar DJ for, I don't know, 20, 30 years, 30. I don't know, man. More than that. Biz Markie, international DJ. A lot of these brothers, it's like, yo, we gonna get it one way or the other. I can cut, I can mix.
But if you're paying attention, because they preserve the art, they're able to be more successful within the culture. Like, that's why you see Afro beats winning. You see they're more cultivating because they preserve the history of the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Man. They bring more of the vibes and the joy and the love in it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we in New York, we stuck on the stories and the actual gang culture stuff. I think gang culture is really messing up hip hop, real bad. Like, even watching Dirk get arrested, that was sad to watch. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there watching all your black dudes that's making money going down for doing dumb stuff. Like, you understand? So I think before we pivot to that, because I do want us to talk about that, I'll just say this: if you don't think the DJ is important, explain to me why Paris Hilton can go to Dubai and make $250,000 a night DJing. That's right.
Wow,
that's sick. Because she's a celebrity that can do something with it.
She was a celebrity 10 years ago.
But she no. That's the virtual end of the sentence. A celebrity that can do something with it. Shaq is DJing, brothers. Shaq is DJing. I'm like, yo.
Q-Tip, Just Blaze, they all DJing now. Like, that's what they do. Yeah. Biz Mark before he passed away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Biz was DJing for years.
Yeah.
If everybody know who you are and you can get busy with it.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest DJs.
You can't be whack. I mean, you gotta be able. You gotta be nice.
One of the biggest DJs in the UK.
Not really preserving the memories, brother. Preserving the memories. Yeah. Bringing back a part of time that made you go, ooh, you remember that? Ooh.
Yeah.
There's money in that. Preserving, like you do it here. You see how you preserve the time and the break? That caught me in a moment.
Yeah.
There's money in that. There's money in that. Preserving the time.
One of the biggest DJs in the UK is Idris Elba. The actor. One of the biggest DJs in the UK is him.
I know he could.
Snoop Dogg is an ill DJ. You ever heard Snoop put records together? That's all he do is listen to old records all day long.
Yeah. They know their catalogs, bro.
That's all you have to do. Ain't nobody that goes jigga. You just gotta know how to put them records together that make everybody go, ooh. That's what hip hop's all about. The vibe, man. The vibe.
It's a main element. It's the first element. The first element.
Yeah. So V, let's talk about that video that we don't have to play it. But basically it was a podcast where some young heads were saying that the state of hip hop is the fault of old heads.
Oh, that one I said?
Yeah. Mike, explain that video to everybody.
Woo! You know what? I think we should just let it speak. I might mess it up.
See, Mike, I was trying not to get us banned, but okay.
Well.
But
no ban.
I'll put it together.
He's going to put it together. So.
Give me a sec. I'll put it together.
That's what happens when you eliminate education.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Yeah, that's real talk.
It's fault on both sides. It's just that, I don't know, I hear what our age group is saying, about some of the young ones. I just don't hear much from the young ones.
Here's my thing, Mike. Here's my problem with there, and Vipa's gonna play the video, so we'll all see it. But here's my problem with it. In the 80s, early 90s, up until around the Puffy era, hip hop artists defined themselves.
Right.
They defined themselves. If you were Public Enemy, you was X Clan, you was Poison Clan, you was Two Live, you defined yourself. Somewhere around Puffy's era, the industry started to define the artist. And the first time they tried it was with Vanilla Ice. And we see how that turned out, right? But somehow they perfected it to where now it's the industry that creates these things, not the streets. And they've gotten real good at it. So
I think hip hop invested more into the stories. And because you invested in the stories, the talent got lost.
I would agree. I can agree with that.
Because now instead of us rap, now everybody want to see the big drug dealers, and they like we watch BMF and we watch Rich Porter, and we watch the stories are more important than the actual talent of you being able to rap or you being able to draw, or you being able to dance. Like people want to see stories, and now these kids want to act these stories out too. Look how gang life is rolling into the street because of the stories you're seeing on YouTube and these, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Because to back up your point real quick, Jokey, that is why Will Smith as Fresh Prince was such a good rapper in the 80s, because even though his subject matter was tame, that didn't stop the fact that he was actually a really, really good rapper.
Yes, he was. Nice flow too. Nice flow and delivery, and still could out rap a lot of people.
Facts.
But why I don't listen to these kids, because what they're doing is not hip hop. Is like, for instance, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The reason why we're limited is like we're sub-genre into their genre, right? Like drill and all these other genres are not really hip hop. That's gang culture being explained on record. That's not really hip hop. Hip hop is more about expression and like talent, like breakdown. Like I could dance, or I could draw, or I got good poetry. We brought our talents out. It wasn't about violence. Matter of fact, Bombada started the movement because to get the gangs out the streets. But somehow the gangs got into rap, and the drill is like these dudes talking to each other on song. It's not really hip hop. Drilling is not hip hop to me. That's a whole nother hybrid.
Well, I said on the show. Well, let's go ahead and play the thing. Let's let it rock.
Shout out to Direct Media regarding this. Let's check it out.
Important that older rappers.
You guys hear it?
Not like athletes, like your knee gonna break down.
Kendrick, Drake, Cole, like the young generation look at them as like older rappers,
and they're looked at as the best rapper.
I think it would take somebody like a DJ Khaled. Every single song on the album is going to be a mixture between people from the younger generation and the older generation.
Put like the right one track with NBA Youngboy.
You ever seen the episode of Drink Champs? Nori was like, I'm not gonna lie, the reason why the younger generation is the way it is because of us.
Mickey Fax said the same when he was on the show. He wished that like the older artists did not accept these blog era dudes that came into the game just because they dressed different or whatever. They was students of the game.
Give me an example. I don't know what they trying to say.
They was not putting their hand on your shoulder like he's next. They wasn't doing none of that.
I think it's important that.
Did you get any of that?
Yeah. Now here's my take on it. The difference between the younger generation and this generation is trending makes the artist now. Like the DJ didn't break them. Trending breaks them. The internet breaks them. You can go on TikTok and make a 5-minute a telephone beat and rap on it, and you can go viral. It's not the same thing like we used to have to go on a party and turn it out, or we used to rhyme on the block and have to turn out the whole neighborhood knew our name before we went out and represented anywhere else. It's a different board. Now you can do it in your house or your bathroom.
Not only that, but back in the day, you had to have radio in order to whatever. And think about it. Chance the Rapper ain't never had no radio hit.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bypassed radio altogether. So it's
But neither did Too Short. People were selling CDs out their trunk like back in the day. But the grind was different. That's what I'm saying. We grinded. Like our struggle to me was more significant because we grinded. Getting on the phone and going like this is not grinding. We actually went to different neighborhoods and established relationships, even promotions. We went from radio station to radio station around the world and established relationships where we had worldwide fame because we went everywhere and established these relationships. Not no telephone or which I don't even meet you, but it's a flex now. Like I think it was more authentic. Like our era was more authentic and genuine. You understand?
And another key thing that was
I like
an
that
issue. We see this now as an issue, but we depended on the record labels. You depended on the record labels. If you wanted to have the
not everybody though. Not everybody. Not everybody. How you gonna say no, Mike? You know why you wrong? You know why you wrong? Because where did y'all come from? Before you signed the EMI, where was y'all at?
was with Milk and Giz.
First, they was independent. First priority, right?
And they was
Milk is chilling. Yeah. They was independent.
Yeah.
But what you just saying, Jokey, though,
but they
the real reason. Mike,
they wanted major label backing though. They wanted that distribution deal. Everybody that was what everybody was doing was trying to get a big distribution deal.
Jokey, did Mike do this back in the day?
Yeah. No, but we always did that. We all got good points, and No,
it's all good. It's all good. I'm joking with Mike. Yeah. But the real talk, we talking about why Luke is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Right.
It is because he didn't need the industry.
Right.
Luke did not need on every level, whether it was production, manufacturing, promotion. He had the whole check. Master P, same thing.
Another one. I was getting ready to say him. I was saving him for my killer.
Yeah. Master P. My bad, joking. Yeah. But same thing. And so it's like at the end of the day, you had all of these regional rappers that made impact, but then you had like Luke, 2 Live Crew, and Master P, and all that. They were going national without the industry.
Right.
That's dangerous.
But they needed distribution deal. Remember these small label brothers.
No, Mike.
They still wanted. No, yeah, they did.
No, Mike. If you had the streets, and go back and look at what Master P said. If you had the streets, and he's already selling 100,000 CDs on his own.
Yeah.
And you can't come at him with a regular record contract.
Look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about major distribution. If you wanted that, then you had to have these bigger companies. That's what I'm talking about.
Even Jim Jones, and them, they was making records off cops. Like they was doing. Now you look at Glorilla, no DSP. Like you don't really need distribution.
Yeah, not now.
I just feel like the culture got lost now. The culture of hip hop is lost.
80s, 90s.
Yeah, but even then, Mike, even then, what I'm saying is, they needed major distribution. However, if you already are making $1 million on your own,
right,
then they're gonna have to come up with, they gotta open up the checkbook.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean?
You got a fat deal.
Everybody, and here's the thing: if they're opening up the checkbook for these two dudes, that's a dangerous thing because now they're realizing that these are two people we can't control.
Yeah, and
they're partners.
Look at Griselda.
And that's what led to where we are today. And that literal stuff right there, where exactly what you said, is what brings us ultimately to where we are today. When Napster came around and all that other stuff, once digital. Wait a minute, and it always takes a minute for us to figure it out. But once we figure it out, that's it.
But if you look at the climate today, it's going right back to that because the companies are crashing because the music is not genuine and authentic. So now the music is crashing. It's going to go back to the streets and they're going to build. That's why I'm glad this happened because now the authenticity is going to come back because you're going to have to go with the people like. And this is another point that I want to get to new artists too. Don't be intimidated by AI. AI does not have feelings. AI does not have a soul. AI doesn't have none of that stuff. As long as these people feel your pain and struggle, you have a lane in music.
Word.
AI cannot imitate that. That's why they fall. And if you watch in the stock market, that the tech is crashing big time because AI can't. You can't imitate what we do. You can't imitate pain and struggle. They have no feeling.
Right.
That's an absolute fact. And with any technological advance since the 40s, there's always been this fight. Even when they went from live recording to multi-track recording, when they went from multi-track recording to digital, when they went from digital to streaming, there's always been people that's going to go, oh, this is going to wreck the industry. This is going to do this, this is going to do that. No, you cannot stop this, because think about this, and this is what's mind-blowing. Quincy Jones said this. Human beings have been on planet Earth for hundreds of thousands of years. We got 7 letters in the music alphabet.
That's right.
And guess what? And over and over again. Because guess what? There is a cheat code to the human psyche that if you are a producer or a musician, if you know that cheat code, you're going to hit every time. And guess what? I don't care if it's AI. I don't care if it's whatever it is. If you don't know the cheat code, it's never going to work. Period.
Yeah.
And all AI could do is imitate vibration. They don't make vibration. They don't. You understand? They imitate the vibration.
There's gonna be a place for that. There's gonna be a place for that. But there's always gonna be a place for the real. The real is never gonna go away.
But that's what hip hop is. That's the difference between us and the generation. They copy everything off that. They depend on that AI.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a time where it's gonna melt down, and you're gonna have to feel this. You got to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. You got to feel this yourself. You got to do it yourself. You got to.
Before you ask your question, Mike. Before you ask your question, I'm gonna piggyback on what Jokey just said real quick. It is gonna come to a day where are you able as a rapper to go out on the corner, turn over a hat, and eat?
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Or if they dropped you in the middle of Afghanistan without a dollar to your name, are you eating at night?
That's right.
why we call them
elements. Or are you sleeping on? You get what I'm saying? So
that's why they call elements. You have to have elements. Elements is what everything is made out of.
I appreciate my era, brother, because I could tell time without a phone.
There you go.
Hey, look, that's a bar right there, bro.
My one question is, out of my answer, but out of the 4 of us, did any of y'all ever think vinyl would come back as something popular?
Yeah,
you did.
Yes.
Didn't.
Let me tell you why. Because there's always been an audio file. There's always been an audio file. Number 1, and number 2, you know what vinyl actually is? It is a representation of an actual sound wave. You know what a CD is? A CD is a digital copy of a sound wave.
Right. That's good.
They are not.
That's good.
It's not the same.
That's good. Because people, okay, anytime you hear somebody, oh, what do you like better? You analog or digital? Everybody, I had so many people say analog, and then I finally heard somebody really, really break down why. It's because of the sound, the specificity of the sound that you get, and you try to imitate it digitally.
Nothing like hardware, brother. Nothing like hardware.
They make plugins now to make your tracks sound like records.
They do. I have them on my computer. But there's nothing like hardware. Nothing like it. Nothing like analog. Nothing like that. Nothing like it. You can ask any engineer in America. Get some hardware, brother. Even like me, I have every program, mixing, mastering program in my computer. My man's the engineer. Told me go get some hardware. You want that true analog sound? You're missing everything but that analog sound.
Remember in the studio cutting all that tape up, man?
Mm-hmm.
That dude literally cutting tape.
Yeah.
And you know what though? We used to do that back in the day. If you was making a mixtape and your cassette got ate up, you cut some tape. If you didn't want to have to redo your tape.
Yeah.
Tape, slice it, get you the nice razor blade.
Get you a pencil and
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Put them tapes back together. You may miss you miss a couple seconds. They
don't even master on rails anymore. Like I'm like, what's going? Like, wow. It's like a whole wow.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
Well.
These kids don't know. They don't know no better. They didn't have the privilege to come up in our era. But we had, it's like I feel sorry for them, to be honest. I feel bad for them.
Some of them respect though. Some of them understand and got respect and go back and look. But I don't know, man.
Mike, when we grew up, we roller skated, we played skelly, double dutch, we rolled our bikes up and down the block. And some kids don't leave their house. It's that what's that machine gun game they play all day?
But we had our parents' music and our music
all day. They don't even see the sunlight. They don't even, to be honest, you know what I tell kids about their era and our era? Y'all not gonna make it to our era.
Dang.
Y'all not even gonna make it to our era. Y'all not even gonna like me. I'm 54. Do I look 54? You're not even gonna make it my age. A lot of y'all not even gonna make it my age.
Real talk. We had to go and search. We had to go in search of our entertainment. We had to. If you was at the house, you had to go get on a bike, go find your friends, go journey, go do something.
Go get it. Go.
If you want an education, you had to go get it. Go to the library, go to the stacks, go to the book. Kids now got this stuff right there in their hand.
Yeah.
And while it's
turn on the radio.
You was making beats. You had to go all the way to the City Tower Records, look through 10,000 records to find that one.
Get on the bus. Go
and
to
the train.
The store.
And the train.
First you had to go make a little bit of money.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they go on YouTube and sample everything off YouTube. YouTube.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, Tracklib and YouTube. Yeah.
Make your money by any means necessary. And on the other hand, you have, like me, practice room. You studying scales. You studying your chords.
Yeah.
You had to put in your theory work. Where is it now? You don't have that now.
Wow.
Everything's a sample pack. So and here's another thing. You sampling someone's amateur work and acting like you did it and selling it. This whole game is crazy. This whole game is like, even I tell producers today too, I was like, that's not production. You took a sample pack and put drums on it. That's somebody else's. Back in the day, like even sampling, chopping, right? The band sampling is way different than sample pack sampling. Sample pack sampling on perfect timing. You go to get a record, the band played off, you had to chop it up. That's why we had chops. And some of the equipment that we used only had 1 second a pad. You understand? And then when we did get memory to put more, you had to chop it with the kick and snare from the band, match your kick and snare. You had to chop this. It's actually a skill to sampling for real.
Shout out to the old ASR 10.
Yes, ASR, SP12, TR808. Remember the TR808? Daryl had a TR808. Remember that, Mike?
Yep.
Daryl had the original TR808.
Yep. And D-Nice made a song about the TR808.
Yeah.
He called it the TR808. And they call me D-Nice. I'm the TR808. He called himself the TR808.
I got one better. What's the name?
My final thing on that, though, I know we got to land the plane, but my final thing on that is this. I am not against sampling. I'm not against sample packs. I'm not against any technology.
No, I'm not against it either. Me neither.
But what I am against is you not doing the work to learn your craft.
Right.
For you not learning how signal flow works. For you to not know what the difference between a trumpet, a trombone, and a saxophone. Right. You don't know the difference of none of that. So you have to trust this sample pack that you just got and hope that you're doing it right.
Let me elaborate that though. Can I elaborate that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead, Joe.
You are not a producer if you copy and pasted everything. You cannot take somebody's MIDI stem, put it there, you have to have played something to be a producer. You cannot take a bunch of MIDI stems and stick it together and say, I made a track. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And there's people that's like today's production. I'm taking this MIDI stem, I'm taking that MIDI. It's the whole, what did you do yourself? You just a DJ really kind of like.
Well, they think that's what it is. Some people, they probably thinking that's what it is. It's like, who do you like? I mean, who are the people that you want to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at somebody else. I mean, not just your little circle of what all your dudes is doing. What do the greats do? If you want to be great, don't you got to look at other great people?
Well, here's my thing to that, Mike. People want to crap on sampling, and all I had to do is point to Bach and Beethoven and Mozart. Guess what they did? They all sampled each other.
They did.
Yeah. If you go back and listen to all of their stuff, they took elements of something they heard and put it in their piece. And then somebody took an element of that and put it in their piece. But guess what? They played.
Yeah.
They played.
Michael Jackson Thriller, that is not the original. That was not the first. That was another song. Did you know that, Mike?
No, I didn't know.
Michael
Jackson. I knew this. I know there was a story to it, and
Mike, when you get a chance, Mike, I don't know where you get your music from. Either Spotify, Apple Music, maybe even YouTube. There is I think it's the 40th anniversary Thriller that has all of the demos at the end, and go back and listen. Not only do you listen to what eventually wound up on Thriller, listen to the stuff that didn't make it. Yeah. The stuff that didn't make it probably would have went platinum too.
Yes, it would have. That was perfect. Yes, it would have.
Yeah, that's the. I mean,
wow, you know your stuff, brother. You know your stuff.
I'm just trying to grow up and be like you, Jokey.
Wow, you know your stuff. Yeah,
but. That's what creativity is. Ain't none of us. The only one who I know that literally made something out of literally nothing is God.
There you go.
I don't know anybody else who actually made something completely out of zero.
Okay, Mike.
Your creativity comes from somewhere.
I'm going to piggyback on what you just said, because what you just said is really the key of real hip hop. Taking something out of the ether, pulling it out of the ether, and creating something that's tangible. And that right there is what's missing.
The important part is nobody gave it to you. It's what's important. Yeah. Nobody gave it to you. You did something with this, and that.
Yeah.
And then you came up with something. Oh wow. You know what I'm saying?
I miss going to the used CD store and the used.
Me too.
I miss it. I would spend an entire day going all over Charlotte, North Carolina to every pawn shop, thrift store, used records.
Yeah.
I miss
Might be going to them thrift stores. You be looking at those old record spots.
I got right there.
Hey, look! I used to go to yard sales. I used to go to the flea markets. I would be on the hunt for any kind of music, man, because you had to go out there and find it.
Yeah,
you had to go out there and go get it. You know.
Yeah.
And music today, you're gonna be broke because they update it before you get used to it. By the time you mastered it, they got a new one out that you gotta get.
That's
and they changed the interface.
You be broke trying to keep up now. Like
that's the money. That's the money. The same way how they sell them videos. Same way how they sell these video games. That's what they're doing. Oh, you can have this. It's like this is they drug dealers. You get this OG drug dealers. Oh, you can have a hit, and then I know you got to pay this time.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have to literally renew your whole library because all the sounds are updated. That's why I said it's ridiculous now. This new world is crazy.
Sounds. I tell my son, he tells me about Foley. You know, he wanted to be a sound designer. I said, well, go design sounds. Hello, just make them. Just make them. Don't. All these packs and stuff y'all be talking about.
Here's my thing, and I'm gonna go back to, I know we got to wrap this up, but this is a good conversation. There was this rapper named Prince Harvey. About maybe 10, 12 years ago. I forget how long ago it was. This dude did not have any equipment, did not have anything. All he knew was that the Apple store around the corner from him had a Mac that somebody would let him use every day. And he recorded his whole album. He recorded his whole first album in the Apple store on a Mac that didn't belong to him.
That's some old stuff. That's some old stuff.
That's hip hop.
That is hip hop. Make a way out of no way. That's right.
Word up.
That's hip hop. You're right. I agree. Showstopper. That's the showstopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And it don't matter if he sold 1 million or sold 5. He did it.
We have a rapper named Jay Saw that D-Ray has produced songs with. Jay Saw as Job. He's in let's say construction. So prior to construction, he used to go into the studio and everything and lay his vocals, and that's what he's accustomed to. Because of the demand of his job, and it's kind of kept him away, and he's got an updated iPhone, you can quote unquote do your whole record on iPhone. And even he had said the difference between the studio to doing his phone, it actually feels like I'm cheating or I'm doing it just completely wrong. So there is definitely something to say about going into the studio, being surrounded, even the smell. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of gets you in that whole frame of mind. Because he said it was actually harder for him.
Real talk, jokey. Going into a record store and smelling that money spray. God, I miss that.
I used to feel like I was in a Christmas. That was Christmas.
Dude, that great money spray that was all over the record. I need that. Where's that at?
Yeah, man.
Open it, peeling the plastic off of the 12-inch single.
Mm-hmm.
Peeling the plastic off a 12-inch single.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's dope. Go find an album. Album's cool, but what you gonna buy a bunch of is them singles. Them singles, because there's gonna be something on the other side of the B. Your B side is gonna be something that may not even have been on the album, or it's gonna be a mix by somebody, some DJ. Somebody did a mix, a remix, or something that ain't on the album.
But look at the perfect example. Somebody like Wu-Tang, they had a sound that no engineer could imitate. It sounded like it was in somebody's basement, and you felt that shit.
They make plugins now. They try to get you to sound like RZA.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because RZA was never really on time.
No,
and you can always hear the pump. You can hear the clicks and the pop when he was laying the beat. And they try to make a plugin now to give you that raw sound. You know what I mean?
But does it sound the same really though?
Absolutely not.
Because at the end of the day, if you got 2 left feet, ain't nothing can save you, bro. You gotta still hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Joker.
Can't nobody teach you how to dance, brother. Huh?
You got 2 left feet, and somehow they gave you bionic feet. You still gonna have 2 left feet.
You still gonna be bionic. You don't hear it.
It's not you doing it.
I keep telling people, you cannot imitate rhythm, brother. You can. I don't care who you are. Put an AI in front of me. He ain't gonna make it. You make up some dance he can't do. He ain't gonna do it. Rhythm.
Wow.
All right, V. Go ahead and land the plane, man.
You got it, man. This was definitely a great show. Thanks and shout out to everybody that's been commenting tonight. It was definitely a live chat. We appreciate you guys. Definitely come check us out next week. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Hey, Jokey, stick around before them, because most people, you don't say it, they'll take off.
All right.
Nah, man, that's a wrap. This was a really good show. Thank you again, Jokey, for hanging with us.
Thanks for having me.
And everybody else, we will see you next week. And just like Rakim says, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. So always keep it at the center. Love you guys. We'll see you next week. Contact. Oh, Jokey, where can people find you at, man?
You can find me on Instagram, JokeyENT@gmail. That's about it.
You heard it. You heard the man. So go ahead and check him out. Again, we love y'all. Be safe.
I mean, Jokey ENT on Instagram. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I gave my email. Jokey ENT on Instagram.
Don't go email that man, y'all.
Leave him alone. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Y'all be safe. Peace.
They used to jam in the center.